All right, guys, another Raw game episode right now. So before we get started, just want to say you guys know how it is. There's no fancy LED lights. I'm not going to make this a 25-minute video to click the YouTube ad revenue. This is straight to the point. This is the way I like to do my YouTube. No editing, none of that nonsense, straight to the point. That's how it's always been. So in this video, first, I want to say thank you guys for all the likes, subscribes, all the follows on Instagram, the DMs on Instagram. Appreciate you guys. You guys are honestly amazing. It fires me the fuck up to sit back down and film some more of these. But with that being said, in this video, I'm gonna teach you guys the 2024 updated version of how to target USA TikTok. So you guys know my second video on this channel got like 30 or 35,000 views, and I really do appreciate that. It helped out a lot of you guys who are like me outside the USA, whether in you know Jamaica, New Zealand, Australia, Denmark, wherever you're in the world. I taught you guys how you could target USA, and it works perfectly fine. In fact, that still works perfectly fine for about 80% of you guys. But there's some accounts that method that I brought down in the video doesn't work anymore. And so if that's one of you guys, I'll teach you guys how to do it. A lot of you guys having panic attacks, having heart attacks on a Tuesday morning because you couldn't target. You woke up, and all of a sudden, boom, you're targeting Slovenia again, or your videos are dished out to Philippines or Australia, wherever you guys. A lot of you guys caused a lot of you guys heart attacks. Don't worry, I found a solution to it. Right. So I'm just gonna break down it step by step. 90% of the steps are the same as my first video, but there's mainly one tweak to it, and I'll get to that. So just to break it down, what I'm gonna teach you guys is how to target USA from outside the USA on TikTok. So step number one, you're gonna buy a secondhand iPhone. A lot of you guys say, oh, you said iPhone in the video. What about Android? I'm an Android guy, I love Androids. That's fine, Android's fine. For the purpose of this video, let me just say iPhone. Buy a secondhand iPhone. You don't have to, splash the bag and buy an iPhone 55. Just buy iPhone 7, iPhone 8, whatever. Why? Because you can film all the content on your iPhone 13 or whatever you have, and then you can just Gmail the footage over to your iPhone 8 and just upload from your iPhone 8, right? But if you have the funds, you go ahead and buy the latest iPhone. Number one, you're gonna go ahead and buy a new iPhone. Number two, when the iPhone arrives, you're gonna reset the iPhone. I don't need to explain how to reset phones. You guys can watch that on YouTube. It's very simple, right? Just reset the phone. Number three, you're gonna buy a USA SIM card. The one I like to personally use is a T-Mobile SIM card. You can buy these from Amazon. I'll put the Amazon link to it. Now, if you're not in the US or wherever you can't buy from Amazon, you can buy from anywhere. Buy from eBay or anything like that. I'll put the link. I don't have an affiliate link. I'm not making any money from this link. I'll just put the link of the SIM card that I use. It does not have to be T-Mobile. I've heard the other ones can cause issues like Verizon, hers, and whatever. Get whatever. I just like to use a T-Mobile SIM card. Any plan matters. In fact, get the cheapest plan because we're not going to activate the SIM card. We're going to leave the SIM card deactivated anyway. So put in the SIM card, right? Deactivated SIM card. Put that into the iPhone, right? You're going to reset the phone and have a deactivated SIM card plugged into the iPhone, right? And you're going to on the phone. When you're on the iPhone, it's going to ask for you, what is your region, right? What is your region? You're going to put in USA, right? You're going to put in USA for the region. Then you're going to start up the phone. Just make sure Bluetooth is off at all times, right? Oh, you guys are messaging me, man, my Bluetooth turned off. It's on. It's the end of the world. It doesn't even make a difference. Why do I even turn off Bluetooth? I don't know. I just do it for the sake of it. I just want to be as safe as possible. Not a big deal. Been multiple times I turned on the phone and Bluetooth was on. Not a big deal. But so far, we've reset the iPhone. We've put in the USA SIM card into the iPhone. We've selected the region as USA. And then it's going to come with an option when you're setting up the iPhone. It's going to say, log into your Apple ID. Just skip that part, right? Say do later. A thing comes up saying do later. Press do later, boom, you're on. You're on your USA phone, right? Now you can even go to the App Store and you can buy apps that are in the USA, right? And so now you've got your USA phone and all that. And so all right, this breaks my heart to say, but for the first time, this will be my first ever video where I need editing in it. Why? Because I finished the video, I went back and it said the storage ran out. So I'm gonna take off where I left off. Apologies. But anyway, I was saying up to this point, we've got the reset iPhone, right? We've got the SIM card in the iPhone. We've selected the region as USA. And then now I got up to the part where I was saying Apple ID. It's going to ask you to, come up with an Apple ID. You're going to say set up later, right? You're going to say set up later. And so boom, we're going to press set up later. Then boom, you're on the iPhone. You can go scroll the apps, whatever. If you go on the App Store, you can download USA apps and all that. Now, what you want to do is create a US Apple ID. You're going to go on your laptop. And you're going to create Apple ID online. Now you're going to create the Apple ID, put your name, it's going to ask for your address. You're going to go on fake address generator and put a fake USA address in there, right? Boom, that'll work. And it's going to ask you for your phone number for verification. You're just going to put in your normal phone number. Like if you're like me, you're in New Zealand, you're going to put your +64 code, blah, blah, blah phone number. If you're in Denmark or whatever, just put your normal phone number, not a big deal. Create the Apple ID. Now, a lot of Apple IDs recently, Tim Cook, whatever the CEO of Apple is, he's been having field days, man. A lot of these Apple IDs aren't creating. There's a big glitch with not being able to create Apple IDs. If that's one of you, not a big deal. Just use your normal Apple ID. Just log into your normal Apple ID, your New Zealand Apple ID, your Jamaica Apple ID, whatever. You'll still be targeting USA, I promise. It's nothing to do with Apple ID. I just do this to be extra safe. So if you can create a US Apple ID, do it. If you can't, just go ahead with your normal Apple ID, not a big point. So at this point, you've got your USA phone, you've got your SIM card on the phone, you've selected region as USA, you've got your Apple ID set up, your USA Apple ID or your normal Apple ID, not a big deal, and then boom, you're on a USA phone. That's it. You've got a USA phone. Go ahead and download TikTok. Now, when you download TikTok, press login with number. We're not logging into anything. Don't worry. But press login with number. If it says +1 for the US code, so far, you've done everything correctly, right? By the way, I mainly just create my accounts with Gmail. I don't create with with phone number. For people asking, I create all my TikTok accounts with Gmail. Now, usually, if you saw my second video on the channel, we would be done right now. Okay, cool. We've got the USA phone set up. You're good to go. But here's where it's changed. Some people, obviously, you'll be doing this, and then boom, you upload your videos, and you're targeting Slovenia or wherever you're from. What you need to do now is, usually I'm against VPNs, but this is the one VPN that we've seen no issues happen, like no shadow ban issues or anything like that. Surfshark VPN. Download Surfshark VPN. Slap on Surfshark VPN. Whenever you go on TikTok, you need to have your Surfshark VPN on. Doesn't matter if it's dedicated or static SIM, VPN, does not matter. Just VPN, USA VPN, static, dedicated, does not matter. USA VPN, that's all, and you're gonna do that by Surfshark. Now, I guarantee that you'll be targeting USA. 100% you'll be targeting USA. If you've got the SIM card method plugged in with the VPN, you're good to go. You'll 100% be targeting USA. With that being said, just make sure whenever you post a TikTok or whenever you go on the TikTok app, you've got the VPN on. And that's pretty much it. Right now, a lot of you guys are in issues where previously you're targeting USA, but then they patched it with your account, and now you're targeting your normal country again. Just slap on the Surfshark VPN, and 99% of the time, you'll again start targeting USA. If not, create a new account, but 99.9% of the time, you'll be targeting USA again. So that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. This is the updated 2024 version of how to target USA. As I said, a lot of you guys woke up on a Tuesday morning and got struck with a heart attack when you saw your views were coming from your normal country again, right? We all know USA is the best country to target. Don't even bother with these other countries. USA is king. USA is full of consumers. They wake up in the morning and they're scrolling on TikTok from morning to night. USA is a place to be for people like us. We're producers and they're consumers, right? We produce content and they consume it. USA, consumers, don't even bother with any other countries. Let's get straight to it. So I just want to say I really do appreciate you guys with the like, follows, all of that. You guys already know. If you have any questions, I'm the only guru out there who will respond to all your messages. If you have any questions, you DM me on Instagram. I respond back. You have 55 million questions, hit me with 55 million questions. You have 2 questions, hit me with 2 questions. I respond back to all DMs with voice notes myself, right? So just want to say the likes, the follows, subscribes, all of that. You guys subscribing, I think we're like 4K now. Hopefully we can hit 10K soon. Fires me up. I really do appreciate you guys. And once again, new raw game videos coming soon. If you guys need anything from me, you just DM me, a like, follow, subscribe. Would be appreciated. And yeah, you guys take care. Really do appreciate you guys.